I'd like to show you how to add using fraction strip models so that you're able to see that each one of these numbers is representing a whole number individually. Okay, so I have some strips here. My strips are all the same length, and I started out with a whole strip, and I already separated them out just for time purposes. But my whole strip, when divided out into equal lengths, then I'm able to separate it into two halves of a strip. And this denominator, the bottom number of my fraction, represents the number of strips that the whole is divided into. So in this example, 2/3, the third is the number of strips that my whole is divided into. And the top number, my numerator, simply tells me the number of strips that, the number of areas that I'm going to shade. So for 2/3, I'm simply going to shade 2 sections of my 3. And I'm going to continue doing this 3/4 and 5 sections of the 6. Okay. Now, my whole number is still one length. Okay, but if you notice, my thirds and my fourths and my sixes, they're all different lengths. So I cannot add them equally. So what I'm going to do is try to find a number that I can break my sections into, and all sections will be equal. And I'm going to do this simply by continuing to draw a line to divide my section. So I'm going to divide my thirds. I'm going to divide one of my thirds by drawing a line straight down the middle. And now I have 6 sections, but it still doesn't match my fourths. If I do the same thing to my fourths, I now have 8 sections. Okay. And these are my equivalent fractions that I'm getting by dividing each section continually until I find a number of strips that I can cut into equal parts. And it looks like all of my sections are equal, so I'm going to count my strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, my whole is cut into 12 equal sections, and when I cut all of the strips into equal sections, then I have my equivalent fractions. So for my first fraction, I'm going to get a strip of 12, so I can go ahead and start adding my fractions. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections is the same as 2/3. 1, 2/3. 2 sections. Okay. So my next section, I'm going to need another 12 strip, and I have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 sections that equal the same as 3/4. And my last section is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it looks like I need another strip. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now I've covered all of my strips. Okay, so now I have one hole, two holes, and 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer, when I add 2/3 plus 3/4 plus 5/6, my answer is 2 holes and 1/4, or the same as 3/12. Okay. Next, we're going to